most popular segment, GOAT Talk. And I got a feeling, coming off that last segment, that this one gonna be kind of out there as well.
What?
Tom Brady.
What about it, man?
This man keep trying to tell me Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. I keep trying to tell his ass
God.
it is not as clear as that. That the shit is much more complex than just some damn 6 Super Bowls.
I don't say that.
And he want to throw intangible.
Can you let me
fuck are these intangibles?
Can you let me speak?
I'm gonna let you speak because you here and you've been overseas, and I'm gonna give you your moment to talk. So make your case why this motherfucker is the greatest quarterback of all time.
First, let me preface this. I hate the greatest of all time. It's hard to categorize this in football because it's an ultimate team sport.
That's my point.
First of all, but just to do the debate, because first of all, football was made for men to work together, show how men can work together, live together, compete together.
Are you trying to make my point?
No, I'm not trying to make your point.
That's what
I'm trying to
like.
tell you that football is the ultimate team sport.
I know
There's 22 players on the football field at all times. So it's hard to just put one person and have them lead, have them just say this one person is the GOAT. But for the sake of argument, let's go Tom Brady, right? It's just what he's done throughout his totality of his career.
Manage the game. That's what he's done.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Except for 1 year.
That's what you're supposed to do.
We had Moss.
Let me throw this back at him.
Go ahead.
Who do you think is the GOAT as a quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers.
Of all time.
All time.
Please, enthrall me with your acumen, please.
You never seen anybody be able to do what he does inside the pocket and outside the pocket. Anybody that has the arm strength, has accuracy, mobility, the intelligence. He can run shit at the line just like a Peyton Manning. He can get outside the pocket just like, I ain't gonna say like I'm big and nothing like that. Like a Steve Young. He can get outside the pocket like a Steve Young. He can throw that bitch on a dead rope like a Brett Favre. He can be accurate like a Steve Young. This is Aaron Rodgers.
It sounds like I'm hearing Steve Young is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Steve Young, I'm a motherfucker that does elevate him. A lot of folks don't look at Steve. Steve don't get the credit I think he deserves. Steve was a brilliant quarterback, accurate quarterback. His arm wasn't the strongest, but he was mobile. I think Steve was great.
But what happened in those championship games when he nutted up against the Cowboys?
You can say that was a hell of a team. That's a hell of a team.
Did 49ers not have a hell of a team?
Yeah, but the Cowboys were fucking loaded. You know the Cowboys. No, don't do that. You know them Cowboys were loaded. Don't do that. Don't sit up here and do that.
However,
that was your team back then. You know them boys were loaded.
But however, 49ers had some damn good players.
They did, and that's why that was. That's why that was
the greatest. They probably had the greatest player of all time on their team.
We're going to look at that too.
Jerry Rice, they had the greatest player.
But you act like the Cowboys ain't have a Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame wide receiver, goddamn Hall of Fame linemen all across the board. Defensively, they ain't have Hall of Fame linemen. Arguably the greatest line ever.
Who was Hall of Fame and when Steve Young was in those championship games on the line?
On the Dallas Cowboys line?
On the offensive line, who was?
On the Dallas Cowboys offensive line.
Who was?
Nate Newton, all them guys. What are you talking about?
Nate Newton's not in the Hall of Fame.
Nate Newton ain't great.
He's good.
He ain't no Hall of Famer.
He's not.
Let's look this shit up.
Oh my God, man. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Larry Allen was in the Hall of Fame, but
Larry Allen?
But he wasn't on that team though. He didn't come in until 1995.
Let me miss me that shit.
He doesn't know football, people. I always have to introduce stuff to him.
No, he on some bullshit.
I always have to.
You on some bullshit.
No, I'm not, man. But the thing is with Aaron Rodgers, right? When he was talking about Steve Young, the game is totally different.
Okay, you're right. Nate Newton should be a Hall of Famer. They got him as top 10 Cowboy legends, snubbed by the Hall of Fame. But you know Nate Newton was a bad motherfucker.
That could be subjective as shit. I could have taken that shit in there, man.
We know Nate Newton was cold. Stop this. I know that man was cold.
He's not though, man.
You
told me.
Was the Cowboys' offensive line good?
Yes. So was the 49ers,
Not as good as the Cowboys.
in your opinion.
And what about your opinion?
I think the Cowboys better.
Thank you. That's my point. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, man. It was good. It was good enough to win.
Probably the only positions you gonna give to the 49ers might be.
Get back to the.
No, don't do it. Don't run from this shit.
I'm not running
Don't
from
run from this shit. Probably the only position you gonna give to the Niners back then was, well, I would say Steve is better than Troy Aikman. I don't know about you. And of course, Jerry better than Michael Irvin, but Michael Irvin is great.
Yep.
But everywhere else, what you gonna get that shit to the Cowboys?
The players were flip flopping, man. You had Deion in one year. You had Deion go to the team 1 year, and then Deion go to the other
He
team.
stayed for 49 like 1 year.
Then you had Ken Norton Jr. go to as the middle linebacker, go to the one team for the Cowboys, and then go to the 49ers. They were flip flopping players, so it's kind of hard to.
The Cowboys had the better team. Quit bullshitting the people. You know goddamn well the Cowboys had the better team. You know this.
Whatever, man. It's not.
But you see my point then. We up here.
We're not talking about Troy Aikman being the number one quarterback.
But you brought up. I brought up Aaron Rodgers, which led us talking about Steve Young. But you see how we talking about all these other positions, and all these other positions have a role and the quarterback success. And what I'm trying to say is Tom Brady has had now 16 top 10 defenses. If everything holds steady with this defense, this is gonna be his third number one defense. What the fuck are we talking about? In the ultimate team game, these folks dick sucking Tom Brady act like he ain't had no fucking teammates.
Now, I'm not dick sucking him. I'm telling you, he had good teammates. He had a good coach to put him in a position to win championships.
So how is he just definitively the GOAT then? That's why I said
because you can't definitively put nobody up against his legacy.
You can arguably put some people there though. How can you not? How can you not say Dan Marino or Joe Montana or John Elway or some of them kind of guys got an argument? Take my guy Aaron Rodgers out of it. How can you not say them guys?
You're not mentioning Brett Favre no more.
You can throw Brett in there. He retired with the records. You can throw him in there. How can you just say, because they haven't had what Tom has had?
Well, then.
Mike Holmgren is not Belichick. Now some might argue that Bill Walsh was Belichick. You know, some folks might say that. You know what I'm saying? Elway had Shanahan. Nobody's gonna say Shanahan is Belichick. You know, Shanahan is respected. Shanahan is very well respected. But we know what Belichick represents. That's a mastermind. And we just going, oh, yeah. Tom Brady just was game manager in the first 3 Super Bowls. And the last Super Bowl. Last year he just game managed.
But what I started off, and then we started talking about those ugly Cowboys. I said ego is the downfall of any man. It's the biggest downfall of many men. And pride.
So are you trying to say Tom is egoless?
Yes. He put aside his ego to do what was right for the team. It's an ultimate team sport. If you want to put the quarterback, he's the number one quarterback that's played this game, man. It's just fair enough.
If he was egoless, Jimmy Garoppolo would be the quarterback of the New England Patriots right now.
Man, you don't know that. Were you reporting on that? Do you know that he went up there for fact? Do you know that he went up there? Did you see him? People
who get paid millions of dollars to report on that shit know that.
They can put anything on paper.
That's true. That's true.
Why? Hold on. You just said that.
But I'm not talking about commentators. I'm talking about journalists. I'm not talking about your talking heads. I'm talking about journalists now. Motherfuckers that will lose their job if they don't fact check. They've reported that. I'm not talking about your Stephen A. Smiths and shit. Yeah, but I'm talking about journalists.
They don't know that. They say they don't know that for a fact.
Oh,
how do you know that?
What the fuck we talking? That's like saying we don't know for a fact that Nixon was taping motherfuckers. Yeah, but even though the Washington Post was reporting it.
You don't know that for a fact, man. It's just speculation.
Man, fuck that shit now. Come on, man. You don't know that
situation for a fact, man. You don't know.
We know that Belichick drafted several quarterbacks with early round picks. Garoppolo, Jacoby, Brissett. We know Belichick did that. We know that in the NFL, usually when that happens, you're trying to, especially when you have an aging quarterback, you're trying to go ahead and draft their successor. We know that. We know that Belichick traded away that quarterback for a little bit of nothing. And we know that he liked this quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, we don't know that.
Yes, we do know that shit.
You know, Belichick barely speaks. How do you know that for a fact?
Belichick has talked.
You're just going off of what people have told you.
I just gave you plenty of facts.
No, you didn't.
That they drafted, did they not use a high draft pick on Garoppolo?
Yes, they have to.
Did they not trade him away for a little bit of nothing? They didn't have to draft him. What do you mean they had to? They could have drafted any other position.
You don't know what's going to happen to Tom Brady. They didn't know he was going to play to 42 years old now. You don't know that. You got to plan for the future.
My point exactly. And that's what Belichick was doing.
That's
but
smart
Tom
thing.
was not egoless. So Tom used his juice with that organization and say, I want to play till 45. Get my back up the fuck out of here.
That's just speculation. People.
Ain't no speculation.
That
shit real.
That's just hate.
That shit real.
Why do you hate Tom Brady?
I don't hate Tom Brady.
What is wrong? What did he do?
I don't hate Tom Brady. He's a 6th round pick. He worked his way. He worked his ass off. He keeps himself in shape. I don't like that MAGA shit that he on, with that fake ass shit where he fuck with this man but then don't want to fuck with this man for real, act like he don't. I don't like that shit. But on the football field, I got a problem with him. What I'm saying is he's not definitively the greatest of all time. Like Michael Jordan is definitively the greatest of all time to me. You can look across, you look at statistically, Michael checks the boxes. You look at the accolades, checks the box. Physical, he checks the boxes. Championship, checks the box. Tom Brady only checks the boxes on really championships, he checks them.
But everything else, he good, man.
Physical, he don't check no damn boxes. He does not have the strongest arm.
It's good enough.
Nobody's ever said he's deadly. He's the most accurate quarterback.
Good enough.
Good enough. Good. Look at us. He's not mobile at all.
He doesn't move in the pocket at all, right?
He's not mobile. I'm talking about getting out. He cannot extend the play.
What does he need?
He cannot pick you up a third.
Why did they call it a pocket?
He can't pick you up a third and 7.
Why did they call it a pocket?
You know what? We just watched the game tonight where his receivers were covered and everybody. There's no separation. If they in a man-to-man, that means ain't no spy on your motherfucking ass. Go pick it up. It's a 3rd and 7. Go get it. You know why he can't get it?
He did get one tonight. He ran for 13.
Woo! He was running in slow motion. Hell, running in fucking. That's how that motherfucker was running.
Did he get 13 yards? Did he get the first?
He didn't get the win tonight. He should have been doing that shit all night.
Oh my God!
He should have been doing it all night.
Are we gonna talk about that?
He should have been doing it all night.
You just mentioned Aaron Rodgers. He didn't complete a 3rd down.
If you gave Aaron Rodgers 16 top 10 defenses, he'd have 7 Super Bowls.
Don't take all the money. He probably could.
He just got the money. He probably took the money. He like, these motherfuckers don't know how to build no team. I might as well get paid.
Just got the money.
He just got the money a couple years ago.
That's not.
Last time he won the championship was in 2010.
I know.
But that's last time we had a top 10 defense. So from 2010
that's 10 years ago,
to 2016,
10 years ago.
That ain't his fault. He been elite. He was elite
the whole time.
Who has the highest passer rating of all time?
Who gives a damn?
Answer the question.
Who gives a damn about passer rating?
Who has the highest passer rating of all time?
I don't know because I don't keep up with shit like that.
Aaron Rodgers. Who has the best touchdown to interception ratio of all time?
Oh, because he throws the ball out of the end zone.
He protects the football.
Oh, God.
Don't put it in harm's way. You are Mr. Old School football. No turnovers. Good tackling. Good blocking. What? How the hell can you not like that?
Because I understand what the game is now. I understand how sissified the game is. I understand why the passing lanes are wide open for quarterbacks to get the ball through.
What the hell that got to do with him not turning the ball over?
He shouldn't.
It's a bunch of quarterbacks that do. Jameis throwing that bitch around there all the time.
I remember you was sucking I remember one day you was sucking his.
Bullshit.
When he was at Florida State.
He winning ships at Florida State.
Yeah, he was still
and he was turning the ball over then.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You didn't have no problem with it then.
But he was winning. Mm-hmm. That's college football. NFL football different. Mm-hmm. You got to protect the windows are smaller. And Aaron not going to take them chances. Brett used to take them damn chances and throw 4 picks. Lose us the game. With more talented teams. What we talking about? It's just not definitive. That's all I'm saying. America, I'm gonna do research. For those of y'all that are wondering about who truly is the GOAT, I'm gonna do the work.
And he's gonna come up with the conclusion that Tom Brady is the GOAT.
And if I do, I will say it on this motherfucker.
He'll say it, but then he'll still hate. So just
I ain't gonna hate. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it 100. No, I don't know this motherfucker. I don't know Tom Brady. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to dislike other than the MAGA shit. Politically, fuck him. But in terms of on the field, hey, if my research shows that he deserves that, I will say it. I will say it.
But what is your research? Please, you're gonna have to quantify your research. Like, what is it gonna show that makes him the greatest?
Okay, I can answer that. I have several criteria that I'm gonna be looking at. I'm glad you
criteria that he came up with to just make his point to narrow his.
That's what all motherfuckers do. When y'all be calling him the GOAT, that's what y'all doing. Y'all looking at the Super Bowls. That's all y'all really looking at.
I haven't mentioned. We've been talking for 15 minutes. I ain't mentioned.
If Tom Brady, you ain't said shit that say he the GOAT. You said nothing but pocket. He in the pocket. Ooh. A lot of motherfuckers can move in the pocket. Peyton Manning can move in the pocket. You ain't calling him the GOAT. Why not? Because of the Super Bowl. Lack of Super Bowl.
No, I just see him nut up. I don't see
the lack of Super Bowl.
It's just like LeBron James standing in the corner in that Dallas Mavericks series.
Lack of Super Bowl.
You don't see Tom Brady nut up. I never seen Michael Jordan nut up. But everybody else.
Tom Brady ain't do shit last year in the Super Bowl. His defense just was incredible. You saw him nut up against the Giants. They were averaging 30 goddamn points a game. They scored like 14 and lost. That was a nut up.
Did he not go? Did he not lead them down to that drive before?
If you're averaging 30 and you score 14, your ass nutted up.
He got 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl, people.
If your ass that elite, you can beat everybody. You're 16-0. You got who some people say is the greatest wide receiver of all time. You got the GOAT coach. Why the fuck you can't get? And then when they say they gonna hold you to these amount of points, you laugh that shit off on some arrogant shit.
But if you got the highest passing rate of all time, you should never lose.
Oh, that's bullshit. It's a team game. It's the ultimate team game. That's my point.
Exactly. That's what my point. I said it from the beginning.
My point.
That's why I'm not really arguing this because I'm not really.
Folks are taking away from his team. Y'all saying he's the GOAT off a team achievement.
What did I preface my comments with?
But then you come with this bullshit.
I'm not coming
about
I said
he maneuvers. All you giving America is he can move in the pocket. Give us something else.
All I said, I told you from the beginning. The only reason why I'm doing this debate is just to appease you.
No, give us something. You claim you know football so much. You this football scholar. Tell us, other than the Super Bowl, why he the GOAT.
He does everything well. You can't say anything he does bad.
Mobility. He does that horribly.
You just saw him moving in the pocket today.
In the pocket. I'm talking about outside of the pocket.
Why would he need to move
like an Aaron
Rodgers,
like a Steve Young, like a Ben Roethlisberger, like a Randall Cunningham, like all these guys.
Why did he call it
like a Brent?
Why did they call it a pocket?
Because they protected in the pocket.
So why the fuck would you get out of it?
Because sometimes your motherfuckers ain't open and your ass need to get out of it. No, extend the play.
When you get out of it, you're actually shrinking the field.
But sometimes you must do that to extend the play. Especially
you only do it because you're nervous.
It's bullshit.
It's not bullshit, man.
Steve Young was nervous and had to get out of the pocket. That what you telling me? Lamar Jackson is nervous and getting out of the pocket?
He's just fit. He doesn't trust his reads, man. So he's just trying to make a play.
This is just bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
See what I've been dealing with?
It's just not bullshit, man.
Pray for me. Pray for me, man.
Read off this bullshit, man, that you're gonna quantify this so you can stray away from strong.
Y'all be looking for this. I'll be coming with some special editions. All right. And when I do my research, I'll be looking at Super Bowl rings, aka championships, because it wasn't always called the Super Bowl. All right, fancy. The Green Bay Packers really have the most championships. Okay, if we gonna really talk about the totality of this shit, it wasn't always called a Super Bowl. That's neither here nor there. We're gonna look at Super Bowl / championship appearances, playoff record, playoff touchdown interception ratio, regular season touchdown to interception ratio, passing yards, and rank when retired. I'm gonna look at where their standing was when they retired, so you can really look at how they fared during their era. Okay, because we know today's football, the passing numbers gonna be inflated. Because back in the day they didn't pass as much. Passing touchdowns and rank when retired, rushing yards and rank when retired, rushing touchdowns and rank when retired, passer rating. Aaron Rodgers got that. Number of top 10 defenses.
He put shit in here to push Aaron Rodgers.
No, I'm not.
He
Okay.
got rushing yards. Like, he knows Tom Brady doesn't rush the ball. He doesn't run the ball. He knows he doesn't have any rushing.
America, this is bullshit.
See,
I'm gonna show you why it's bullshit momentarily.
What's going to catch his ass is Tom Brady. He does have a lot of rushing TDs. He wasn't thinking.
That's because he's sneaking the shit. What the
Exactly,
fuck? He's the
but
number one sneaker. What are we talking about?
Well, he counts, though.
I don't give a fuck about that. All right.
It's going to catch up with his ass. And he's gonna lose.
Number of Pro Bowl skill players, number of Pro Bowl linemen, number of Hall of Famers, and whether their coach is a Hall of Famer or not.
How do you know that he's not making those guys better, though?
What the fuck we talking about with that? We can say that about everybody.
Exactly. So just how do you quantify that?
We ain't gonna look. Come on, man. We just look.
Why is Randall Cunningham on that you're gonna think it's one of the
Now, this is why I was telling him that he's bullshitting right now. He act like I'm just looking at Rob. I'm gonna look at least 18 candidates, maybe more, when I dig into my research.
There's no Warren.
I'm gonna look at
Randall Cunningham.
I do. What you fucking moon on that? What that moon right there? You been drinking too much of that shit. I'm gonna look at Rodgers, Brady, Montana, Manning, Marino, Elway, Moon, Favre, Terry Bradshaw, Johnny Unitas. I'm going all the way back, people. Drew Brees, Otto motherfucking Graham. I'm going all the way back. What the fuck is he talking about? Roger Staubach, Steve Young, Bart Starr, Joe Namath, Randall Cunningham, Jim Kelly. I got Randall Cunningham on here because for the black quarterback, he's one of those guys that revolutionized shit for us. Being mobile and being accurate and shit like that. I gotta look at that. Doug Williams wasn't getting outside the pocket and doing all that shit. This man was revolutionary. The way folks looking at Lamar Jackson, the way folks being riveted by Vic, shit, Randall Cunningham was that first. So I just want to give him a look. I had a list full of nothing but white guys other than Warren Moon, and I wanted to see what another black guy looked like under scrutiny. Because a lot of these guys didn't even have a chance to play quarterback.
But here's the thing, like, another thing too, like, we're talking about the ultimate team sport. He's gonna take all these numbers and stats, but stats don't really matter because if you're losing in a fucking football
It's
game,
not just stats. I just showed you all this other shit that I'm looking at.
most of them are stats.
No. If I look at a guy who was doing great, but I see, damn, he didn't have a lot around him because I'm looking at the number of Pro Bowl guys he got. Or I see that he ain't got that many Hall of Famers, or I see his coach wasn't good. I can put it in more context. That's part of the reason why I say Jordan is the GOAT. If you look up a top 10 NBA list, you'll see Magic and Kareem in the top 10. No, don't start with Magic. You already done that. But you'll see Magic and Kareem, or you'll see Kobe and Shaq. But you ain't gonna see Michael Jordan's teammate until you get into the 20s at best. You know what I'm saying? Or LeBron. Dwayne Wade is arguably the third best shooting guard of all time. So that elevates Jordan because he had less help. So if I see a guy on this list, like a Montana, he had Rice.
So does Steve Young.
So did Steve Young. You see what I'm saying? Ball ain't had no Rice. Rodgers ain't had no Rice. You see what I'm saying? Elway got Shannon Sharp at tight end. He ain't got no Hall of Fame. So I want to look at all these things.
Did you put running backs in there?
Yeah, he got then I say number of Hall of Famers, number of Pro Bowl skill players. I'm gonna look at all that shit. I'm thorough. He trying to sell y'all on he's unbiased. No, he's not. He's a Laker hater. He's a whoever I like in football, he hates them.
I don't hate
That's
the
what he
Green Bay
does.
Packers. I don't give a damn what they do.
No, if I like whoever, he don't like them. That's just how I like
He hates Tom Brady.
I don't.
He hates the fact that people say that he's the greatest quarterback of all time. So he's trying to devise a list.
Let's see if you remember this. Who was I going for that Super Bowl, New England versus the Giants?
I don't give a damn. I don't know.
You don't remember, do you? I was going for the Patriots because I wanted to see history. I wanted to be able to say that I saw the only undefeated team.
That's what he upset you because he didn't win, huh? That's what that happened. That's what happened.
No.
But
he showed nutted up.
That's what started for, huh?
No, but it showed me that he bullshit.
Huh?
He had everything laid out for him right there to be history. But then the Miami Dolphins were able to pop champagne again. as the only undefeated team.
That hurts. Man.
No, it didn't hurt. Fuck them. I
You want to get off the couch so you can lay down and talk about this?
What the fuck? I don't give a shit about that. But you try to act like I'm just a Tom Brady hater. What I'm saying is I rooted for them motherfuckers before.
One time. Out of what? How many years have you been playing?
Hell, when they were playing against the Rams, the greatest show on turf, I wasn't going for no fucking Rams.
Who told you they were going to win that Super Bowl?
Shit, the Rams had beat us in the playoffs.
Who told you they were going to win that Super Bowl before the playoffs even started?
I don't remember that. How about that? I don't know.
I called that. I called
shit.
history before even
Dynasty
before even happened.
He ain't called shit. Y'all see who the real is. Listen, be on the lookout for this special editions. I'm gonna give y'all the definitive answer. Just be on the lookout for that. Go.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button. Turn on the notifications.